A huge social media influencer has been canceled or just quit the internet after posting a picture of himself for a tribute to Hulk Hogan, where he was at the gym cosplaying as Hulk Hogan. But there's a little bit more to that. What's up, everyone? This is Nerd Report. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments after I talk about this story. Do you all know this guy, Joey Swoll? So I usually see his videos on TikTok, and he's calling out bad gym etiquette. For example, people filming people that are overweight and laughing at them. He'll call them out for doing that, or people, just a lot of things, man. But he's done some cool stuff in his life. I'm not too much familiar with all his entire career as a social media guy, but Swoll has a lot of followers, and he's, bodybuilding, wanting people to be fit and everything. And he posted a picture here of Hogan. This is not the picture of him as Hogan, but it looked pretty good. Him at the gym, and he was called racist and insensitive because Hulk Hogan has a history, and it's controversial. And I think, when you read it, people have the right to be upset at the stuff Hogan's done. But to most people like myself, Hogan's just the guy from the WWF. I'm not really into wrestling that much and stuff. He is an iconic figure. He was in Rocky to me. He's done a lot of stuff. He's been everywhere. I actually had a chance to meet him. He was nice and everything. I mean, that's just my experience, but I didn't go and look at his personal life. So yes, there are probably reasons why people don't like him, but Joey Swoll, he took to the internet and apologized. But there's more to this, okay? There's one thing he did very wrong. Well, there's one thing he did worse, okay? He apologized for having the picture or posting the picture of Hogan. But then I believe he used the word colored to describe non-whites. And that's a bad, I don't know, man. That's not a proper word. I don't think people of color is even a proper word. I think you need to call people as the individuals they are. But let's check out his apology because it hasn't worked. You never apologize. That's another thing. Let's check it out.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very...
All right. Who gets to pick and choose what's offensive or not? I know a lot of people that are non-white that hate to be called people of color, including myself. Who writes the commandment for this? Who writes the rules? Like, remember they were trying to push the Latinx thing? And if you didn't accept it, you were somehow a bigot? Who writes the rules of offense? White's a color. So if you are white, you are a person of color. So that's neither here nor there, but using the word colored person is bad as well. I mean, it's more universally known bad. But let's see what he says.
Very outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. You know, my whole page, my whole brand is based on...
I got gotta be honest. You apologize nowadays, they're not gonna accept your apology. Okay. I would have said, I didn't know that was an offensive word, even though I know it's an offensive word. Come on, man. Bro. Person of color too. But I would have said, hey, I didn't know this was an offensive word. I'm not going to use it again. But you know what? When you make a mistake, that's what they're called. They're called mistakes. They're called errors. They're if you know in your heart you didn't intend it, don't apologize. I wouldn't. Especially nowadays. I don't care. Shove it. Because now he's getting threats on the internet. It didn't work, dude. It didn't work.
On holding people accountable and doing better. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself to the same standards. I am human. I am still growing. I am still learning. And I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
Yeah, but it's not your job to make the world a better place, dude. Okay. So since then, oh shoot. He's actually, let me see if I can go in here. Oh my God. Instagram's a pain in the ass. Okay. So listen, let's see. That's him as Hulk Hogan. I think it's funny, man. So what? It's not a bad thing. All right. Let's see what this guy says.
Let me holler at you real quick for a second. Why the hell did you apologize for saying RP to Hulk Hogan? Man, fuck these people. This is the reason why I don't try to appeal to everybody.
Do you notice, like, I don't know, man, that it's mostly... Do you notice that non-white people don't care about this shit? Mostly on the internet? Shouldn't this be the demographic that's really upset?
Do you see how quickly his fans were to turn on him after he's done nothing but good? Man, this dude only makes videos about what to do and what not to do in the gym and what's morally correct. And all it took was one single slip up for y'all to turn on him. And it was only a slip up for him. And shit, my black ass posted RP Hulk Hogan with the picture of him supposedly writing the N-word.